this time because 404 Cray is cracked as fuck. Oh my
Cray.
god.
I don't think I've seen him against Puff.
Yeah,
So
I'm sure that he's
treat.
really good at the matchup though.
We're all in for a treat. Chat, this is the best Falco in New Jersey.
Yeah, like
he's one night close.
Not even close. At this, like currently, it's not close.
Oh, you see that laser when falling? They catch Puff trying to bait, not bait, but trying to like punish Falco being in that area. So like she spaced away, but it didn't matter because the laser's going complete horizontal.
So one thing that I believe that we're gonna see a lot in this matchup.
Out smash. Aw.
Is that so the lasers? You know, he wants to be lasering the Puff when the Puff is in the air. You know.
Yo.
Like you get that free percent, and you're not committing jumping at the Puff in situations where they want you to. You know. Once that Puff hits the ground, 404 Cray is a very fast and technical player, and Falco destroys Puff on the ground.
Yeah.
Like, if a Puff is shielding on the ground and the Falco is next, like, it's just so scary because you hit their shield, you cross them up, you end up behind them. They kind of have to roll a lot of the time.
Yeah, yeah.
And
which is good.
It's like you can follow up those rolls and stuff. Oh, he up smash out of shield there, actually.
Wow. No DI on the hits afterwards. Really surprised.
That works because, I mean, that's not like guaranteed.
Wait,
you know,
Shine
if he hit a better
there?
aerial. What'd you say?
Shine wouldn't kill there?
I don't know. I wasn't.
Okay. Because he had a downer. He had a pillar string, and ended it with a downer instead of a shine when they were like a little bit above the mid platform.
Yeah, I'm not sure because I don't remember what percent that was at.
Okay, okay. Well, nevertheless,
yeah,
cleans it up. One thing I noticed from 404, he's doing these lasers when Puff is like airborne, like from jumping off the ground.
Yeah.
And stuffs up back air to where Puff is going to double jump out of the laser hit stun.
Yeah.
Very smart.
Dude,
very smart.
Puff has some really crazy stuff on Falco, actually.
Yeah, like he's reading the anti-Falco stuff.
So if a Puff is at 0%, right, and a Falco's coming in, missed that.
That's a fully charged Gasoline. Let's go.
He missed one of those against Nate too, I believe, at the beginning of game one.
Yes.
Okay, so if a Puff is at 0% and a Falco comes in with a down air, the Puff can actually jump into the
double down air. Yo.
Wow. The Puff can jump into Falco's down air, and I believe it's like ASDI down to the ground, where it's the thing where like, or no, it's like you can basically DI into the Falco, like eat the hit. You're at 0%, and it does little enough hit stun if you're in the air and you do whatever like SDI or whatever is required to just auto rest a Falco, basically guaranteed.
Really?
Like out of a down air if they hit it at 0. But the requirement is that the Puff has to jump into the down air.
Oh, okay.
That's something that
it's hard, but it sounds doable.
Who's way too good to have been playing for the amount of time that he's been playing. Nightclub attendee, Puff player. He did that to me twice in one game, and I was like, what the fuck was that? And he explained it to me.
Did he
and
jump
I probably
out of shield?
butchered what I'm talking about, but yeah, do not. Puffs can rest a Falco if they're at 0 and they go for a down air.
That is so insane.
It's fucked up. He also shield drop rested me in that same game.
Oh, wow.
It was the most fucked up Falco Puff match I've ever played in my life. No Puff has ever shield drop rested me.
Uh-huh. Yo, if Puffs start getting that optimized, I don't know. Might be looking at top 3 character again.
See, like, it's so scary. Puff's in shield, Falco's on the ground around him. He didn't even, 404 Cray didn't even do anything there, and you could just smell the fear. But yeah, Puff wants Falco off the ground, off the stage. Jump up in the air. When I'm in the air, off the stage, edge guard. Falco wants Puff on the ground. Obviously, you want to kill them, but in terms of like low percent neutral game, that's where Falco's at the huge advantage, and he can just laser until it happens. So
earlier, and I'm asking this because you play Faust and Falco. Earlier, you're saying, you know, you don't mind Falco's recovery against Marth versus Faust. How do you feel about the recovery here as a Falco versus being a Faust?
I think it is almost even. What I said about Marth is probably even more relevant against a Puff.
Okay.
In terms of like they throw you off stage, Puff has to slowly jump, float over, and go for the edge guard.
And the 4B's too fast.
Falco's recovery it's got to be better than Fox's against Puff. I'm sorry if you don't agree with me, but being able to get back to stage after getting hit off before the Puff can get there is massive. Yeah.
So maybe for
it's a good Puff will they'll edge guard you anyway if you have a slow recovery.
So would you agree with this? At lower percentages, Falco. At percentages where you're just getting hit off no matter what, she's always going to grab ledge, Fox.
I think it just completely depends on how you got hit off stage and what position the Puff is in relative to that, you know? Like, if they forward throw you, like, and they're already at the ledge, then I'm not sure it matters, you know? But if they hit you from, like, center stage and you get knocked off stage, definitely Falco. If you can get back to ledge before the Puff can get there, that's what you want to do.
How bad is the stage in the matchup? I mean, Faust
it's like
is chilling. Faust is chilling here.
Yeah.
But Falco?
I personally, it depends on the way
that you
play.
Not that many lasers are landing, you know?
Yeah.
I feel like he got more lasers in Battlefield. Is it because of difference in play style from Faust, or?
It's harder to kill, and that's why this is Puff's counter pick. But you know, if you play like patient and non-committal enough, then you can definitely make it work.
Okay. I like that down air. Expecting something out of shield.
Because there's pros and cons to everything.
Oh, he needs to stop shielding.
Yeah, but I mean, Puff shielding against a Falco on the ground once again is.
Hey, when it's a Skittle, that's when it's scary.
Stuff.
But I noticed that when Faust was on knockdown, he waited like a little extra. Maybe that's him waiting for his shield to like kind of regen. That do stuff like that.
Yeah, Puff shield, like you could eat that shit alive.
Oh, that's death. That's death.
Okay.
So we're probably going to Stadium. I'm pretty sure the counter pick ban would be Yoshi's. Yep.
Yeah. Against Falco, yeah.
Because Puff can work around. Puff can work around here.
So I have heard like Puffs in the past say that like Yoshi's is not as terrible as some people think it is, just because of the fact that like you could back throw somebody from center stage and get them off, you know? But then again, you could just get shined at 0 into some string, like some pillar into a shine off the top, like you're dead.
Like at 40.
Any floaty against Falco on Yoshi's, like, yeah, it's harder to laser and stuff, but
nice. Finally
you kill
using
so early.
I really like the up smash in this matchup because you have Falco has insane limbs. It can like scoop better than Fox's. Yeah, it's weaker, but it's Puff.
Yeah.
You know, she's gonna die regardless.
This is one of those matchups that like, when played perfectly, like Falco 100% wins, but it's just hard, you know?
Yeah.
It's like you mess up, you get fucked. It's I would liken it to the Peach matchup actually. Because I don't think that like Falco gets destroyed by Peach by any means.
No, not at
It's
all.
probably one of his harder matchups in terms of like, I'm not talking about like matchup spread numbers and shit, just like to play it.
Yeah.
It feels harder.
Yeah.
But if you play it well and you don't like mess up your execution in high risk situations, you can really, really
I love how
show why he's top 3 in the game.
Yeah, like he's clearly the better character for a reason.
Yeah.
4-4 is off stage now. Okay, he finally got back. But I love how like for 30 seconds straight, Faust couldn't get in.
Yeah.
He was just hanging in the corner. I think we're starting to see it again as they reset neutral. Does he get back on stage here? Okay, you have to hit. When Falco's up being, you have to get the kill. You just have to.
Yeah.
It's so crucial. That's not going to kill.
That's so insane that it was like kind of close though.
This Wallen's insane. Like,
all right, he's got to pull something magical.
It's a huge wall.
If he wants to beat 404 Chad, New Jersey legend.
404 Chad.
I mean, like 2 years ago, there were probably like a couple Falcos who were in contention, you know? Like we had Jesse, FMB 5K.
Yeah. We had Sun 2.
Yeah, Sun 2, legend, fucking whole Strict 9.
Strict 9. I mean, he's always the best Falco. Yeah, there's no reason to not down air a pound.
Yeah.
It's just way too slow.
Yeah.